Hey guys, what's up? As you can probably see, we're in a trad climbing area in Jickovice in Czechia. The winter has been pretty long, pretty annoying. It has always been like either snowing, raining, or something in between. But this week there was this weather window showing up on the forecast. It was supposed to be like 10 degrees, around 10 degrees, sunny and dry, most importantly.
Jsme ztracení.
No, ty vole, já bych tak nazval. Ten si dá svoji studenou spáru. Ale tohle vypadá mega hustě, vole. 3-4 spáry. Jdem. Paráda. So we made it here. The whole sector was in the shade. It was pretty cold, like pretty damn cold. So we decided to warm up on this chimney route, which turned out to be quite an adventure. Vypadá mega comfy.
Zmrzlý, ale ruce na úplně.
Hodně uncomfy.
Koukám, bro. Like I said, the first route we did was a little bit adventurous. Like, it wasn't really worth climbing it by itself, but it was worth climbing because the other routes got in the sun. So now that's behind us, we're gonna do like the routes that we came here to do. It's mainly the cracks that you can see behind me. Solferino, Nagáno and Jickovice. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been climbing for 2 weeks, and before that I was mainly climbing indoors, so hopping on a trad route is gonna be pretty fun. Let's do it. So the second one we did was a pretty straightforward, well-protected crack. We both did that one like pretty easy. That was pretty good fun. The other one, however, it's supposed to be a little bit harder, and you've got a thin crack. Then all of a sudden, the crack disappears for like a meter or so, and then opens back up. That's a pretty like tricky place. And I could not really commit to doing that move so close to the ground. So I chickened out, climbed to the crack on the left side, put some runners in there, and then tried it on top rope. And it turned out to be a pretty strenuous layback. And I mean, coming from me, I always say I hate laybacks and I can't do them. I could actually do this one, but when you get to the end of it, luckily there's a bolt.
Pardon.
And then just tried a couple times, kept falling off, and we had more routes planned today, so I was like, I'm gonna save this one for another day. We did this easier route, which turned out to be pretty fun. Like the start didn't look that great, but the top part with the crack and everything, that was pretty fun. we did one last route before now, I guess. And there was this beautiful corner crack that's a little bit like slightly overhanging, and there's a big block in the end of it with a bolt again. So the crack again was pretty straightforward, very well protected, and you could also like stem in the corner, so it was pretty alright. It was a lot more strenuous than the first one, but it was still pretty engaging. And yeah, then the overhang ended up being pretty alright, but to be honest, I wanted to do the direct version at first, which is supposed to be a little bit harder, but when I got the position, I thought there was just like no way I'm gonna. I had no idea what to do to go direct over the overhang, so I just went right, which is supposed to be a nicer variation anyway. Then I got a little bit scared at the top out because I was already high above the bolt, so I placed the cam like a little bit too far to the right, and I had nothing else, like I had not much to extend it with, so the road drag ended up being pretty horrendous. But I would not want to do the top part without like any pro. Anyway, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Get out there, and I'll see you in the next one.